render JSX. React supports if statements, but not inside of JSX. Okay, whatever output you are going to write, so that one, so you can write it into JavaScript, then so that one you can integrate into JSX. Then we can render into a JSX. So simple example here. We already yesterday up to here we have written, right? So then again we can create just constant. Okay, constant. So my num equal to 20. Okay, my num equal to 20. Let let my res equal to equal to equal to so here my here my num, so then is greater than greater than greater than 10, greater than 10, right? So then if my num is less than 10, my num is less than 10, then we can write my res equal to my res equal to my num is greater than, sorry, less than 10, right? Sorry, copy here only, less than 10, right? So then how we can integrate this one into JSX? So then constant, so then my output equal to so then h2 okay, so then my res we can include inside of this one, okay, include inside of this, right? Then we can see how this one is going to work. Just give me a second. We are written inside of this quotations. Concatenating. We are concatenating the two strings, right? So then now we have to, so this is my output, this is my component now. This is my component. So then I want to display this result into a browser, right? So then now constant. So then my output equal to react dom dot create route, then document dot get element by id, so then I am taking same thing, my output, okay. So then so what we have to write, so my out dot render, so what we have to load in this one, so where is our component, this is our component, right? Here it is. So then where is my text, okay. So then where is index.html? We have to create this one, right? My output, we have to create this node. Then div id equal to Now you can say object is greater than 10. Why it is showing object is greater than 10? Where is my arrays? Okay, just you can place it to my num. Okay, my num is greater than 10. Here also my num is less than 10. Okay, so then first suppose here you can give, where is this one? Where is this? So suppose if we can give here 5, so then it will come into the if condition. Okay, my num is less than 10. Okay, so JSX will work. JSX will work for the all the JavaScript's output. So we can render. So for suppose we cannot write, we cannot include. So we cannot include the expressions. What are those expressions? Either if condition, either switch, either switch, for loop, all those things we cannot include into a JSX. So we can write separately that Java JS code. Then we can integrate that output into JSX format. Then we can render it. Okay, clear? So this way we can integrate it. Okay, clear? So the next one is ES6. What is ES6? So why we have to learn this ES6 in React.js? Why we have to learn ES6 in React.js? ES6 is a advanced JavaScript. So they are released major new functionalities in the ES6 because of, so based on Angular framework and React framework, they are introduced few new functions. Okay, so then we can see what is ECMAScript 6. ECMAScript 6, ES6 means ECMAScript, stands for ECMAScript 6. ECMAScript was created to standardize the JavaScript. Okay, why we are created this one? ECMAScript ES6 was created to standardize the JavaScript. Okay, so before this one, so wherever it is required, so we can they can use it. So whenever it is required, so just they are opening the script tag, then they can create the variable and they can use it. Okay, so after releasing this one, so they are saying some standardization for, they are restricting some standardization for JavaScript. Okay, and ES6 is the sixth version of ECMAScript. It was published in 2015. Okay, ECMAScript ES6 is not a separate language. It is a it is a it is a continuation of JavaScript, and it is a advanced features included in ECMAScript. We are having advanced features in the ECMAScript. Okay, so then now, so it was published in 2015 and also known as ECMAScript 2015 and also known as ECMAScript 2015. So what we are having in this one, what are the new features they are included? They are included let keyword. So previously we used the let keyword, right? So that let keyword included from ES6 onwards only. ESX onwards only. And also they included the constant. So previously, whenever we want to create any variable, we can always using the var keyword. We can always using the var keyword. So I'll tell you one simple example. So in the application, when it comes to the real time, so many people are working in the applications. So in the real time, so we cannot work individually. Okay, we have to work with team. Lot of people are there. So whatever you are writing the code, so that code same other people can access it. So whatever they are writing, then you can access it. We don't know how you can create a variable. Okay, for suppose you are created where x equal to 10, you are created. So someone is taking that code, and again at the end of this one, so they don't know. So you are created the variable or not, they don't know. So again they created where x equal to 50, where x equal to 50 they are created, other people they created. So when we can run this program, so it is not raising any error, it is happily executed, successfully executing the program, right? Successfully executed the application. But the result is when your value is 10, but when you execute in the real time application, you will get only 50. Okay, so you don't know where it is changing. You don't know where it is changed. Okay, again you have to go to code and you have to check. So that's why they are introduced to the let keyword. For suppose if you can use the let here, so whenever they are defining same let here, so application can stop it. Okay, so x is already declared. You cannot redeclare the x value again. It is saying, so you cannot redeclare the x value again. Okay, so then, so at the time, so we can use the let keyword. So that's why we are always use the let keyword. Okay, so that is the purpose they are included. That they set some standardization for JavaScript. Okay, they set some standardization for JavaScript. So that is what. So what are the features? So classes is they are introduced in classes concept. So then arrows function, a variable, let constant and var keyword, array methods like map method, destructuring, modules, ternary operator, spread operators. These are all the functionalities they are introduced. Okay, so first one is the classes. How we can execute the class? How we can execute the class in JavaScript? Okay, so we can say register my result. Yes, here. Okay, for suppose in React only we can try to execute. If not possible, we can go to the JavaScript. Okay, so now I am using the another. I am created another file called es6 features.js. Okay, so what we have to create first here? What we have to create it? Then we have to create a class equal to sample. Okay, so this is my class. Okay, so then inside of this one we have to use the constructor. Inside of this one we have to use the constructor. Whenever you are created any class in JavaScript, immediately we have to open the we have to open the constructor. inside constructors, why we have to open the constructor, why we have to open the constructor. So whenever you are using the classes concept, we cannot create the static variables. So we are always pass the dynamic variables. Class concepts execute with class concepts always execute with object concept only. Okay, so then constructor, I am passing two parameters here, p1 comma p2. Okay, so instead of this p1 p2, okay, so this dot, okay, course equal to okay, so then I am passing the p1 here. Okay, so then again, so this dot course course 2, so this is the course 1. Okay, so then equal to p2. Okay, so this is my simple class concept. So then again, so I have to access these variables. How I can access? We have to create a object. How we can create object? Whenever we are using the concept, so compulsory we have to use a new keyword. Okay, so either constant or let. Constant my obj equal to new of sample. So for this class only we are creating object. Okay, for this class only we are creating object. So then JavaScript, comma, then a ReactJS. Okay, so what is this? Document dot get element by ID, get element by ID. So then, okay, so demo dot inner HTML equal to okay. So then UI is a combination of combination of what is that one? First one, course 1 and course 2 plus course 1 and and then course 2. Okay, so this way we can print it. Where is this applications? The desktop or React. So then my where we are having in the SRC. Where is ES6? Yes, this is it. Right click and execute. Okay. Sorry, we have to write in HTML, right? There it is. Doc type HTML. Then close, open HTML and close HTML. Then head. So when it comes to the React classes, that is different scenario. When we execute in the class concept in the React.js, that is different scenario. In JavaScript is different scenario. So that's why we are executing in the HTML code. Okay, head. So then inside head, title, title, ES6, ES6 features. Right. So then instead of this one, body. So then close body. Okay. Instead of this one, you can write the H2 ES6 features. So then close H2. So then div R H3, then close H3. So then here is the ID equal to demo. So then can write the script inside of this one. Script. So then this is the one, right? So then HTML. So then it is saving in ES6.html. Okay. Localhost JS slash. So what happened? ES6 features done. Course one is not defined. Where is this one? Here it is. Let course one, then let course two. Undefined. Why it is undefined? So we can create inside of this one. Course one. Unexpected identifier. Why it is coming as a class sample? Constructor p1, p2. So then this dot course one, this dot course two. We are passing same thing. Then why it is saying okay. It is saying one is not defined. You can see in alert p1. We are getting. So then p2 also getting, then why this dot p1 and this dot p2? Sorry, this is the problem. So then I understood now. So we have to call these objects, right? So this is a class. We have to call these ones with the reference of object only, right? So we forgot. So we write normal JavaScript. So that's why. So my obj dot course one. So then my obj dot course two, right? Now you can see. Okay. So UI is a combination of JavaScript and React.js. JavaScript and React.js. Right. So this way we can execute the class concept inside of JavaScript. Same classes we can use in React.js. So we can use two different type of components. So in the React.js we are having two type of components. One is class component and another one is the functional component. Okay. So the next one, the class concept, we are having this. So this is the one. So the next one is the call methods inside class. How we can call the methods inside class? How? So then we can say calling the methods inside class. For suppose, where is this one? Where is there? It is. Yeah, same thing. So I don't want to write into this one. I don't want to write into this one. So same thing. I'm writing inside of method. Inside of method. How I can write it? How I can call. So same thing. So same method. How we can create the function? So here is the my function. Okay, my function. So then here we are created. Okay, here we are created. So then our return. So then same thing. Whatever we use there. Okay. So this one, do we need to create this one inside of class or outside of class? So if you can create the outside of class, you have to write like this function. So then how we can create the methods inside of this one? So then same thing we can place inside of class only. Okay. So my function. Okay. My function. So then how I can call this one? How I can call this one? So this one I'm calling my obj dot I'm calling this method. What is this method? My function. So this way we have to call the methods in class concept. Okay. So this way we have to call the methods methods class methods inside of JavaScript. You can see mostly we will get an error. And I'm using let welcome equal to welcome to class welcome to class methods. Okay, so this variable I am including here a return, then a welcome, then plus, then here I am giving the br. Okay, so then here I can create h3. I Okay. Welcome to class methods. UI is a combination of JavaScript and React.js. So what is happening inside of this one? So again, we are going to the Java concepts. Okay, here if you can see, so these are the members, these are the properties. Course 1 and course 2 is the property. So these properties we are defined in a constructor. So we are inheriting these two, we are inheriting or accessing these member functions, these properties inside of this method, how we can how we can call, using my object, using my object we are accessing. Okay, we are accessing using my object. Okay, so this way we can create a methods inside of class. Okay, so the next one is class inheritance. Class inheritance, just now we said class inheritance. So how we can call that? Methods and properties. So basically what is the use of inheritance? So whenever, to security purpose, so we can write all the member functions and properties in one class, and complete business logic we can write in another class. To access those member functions and properties, so we can use the inheritance concept. We can use the inheritance concept. Okay, so then now we can see, so same thing here. So this is a sample class. So then again I'm creating the class equal to UI. Whenever you are using the inheritance concept, we have to use the keyword called extends. Okay, so then which class you want to extend? So this is the sample class we want to extend, right? Sample. So then so then we have to create immediately constructor. Okay, what we are going to call here, so then p1 and p1 comma p2, sorry, course 1 and course 2, here course 1, right? Course 1 comma course 2 strategy. Then whenever we are using inheritance concept, when it comes to the JavaScript, after creating the inheritance class, we have to use the constructor. Then after that, immediately we have to use the super method. Super, then course, course one. So any of them, so we can use it, not a problem. Okay. So then, so this dot course 2 equal to course 2 equal to and course 2. Okay, this dot, then I'm using my course. Okay, clear. So the next one, how we can call these things, where is this one? Here we are having another method called, f output. Final output is the my method name instead of this one. Okay, so then here I'm writing the return, return. So this dot, this dot courses. That is this one. I can call this one. I'm calling, so this method. Okay, so then now we can see how we'll get. Then now how we can call. So here object already created. Okay, so JavaScript and React is created. So then document dot, so get element by ID. What is this one? So my obj dot af output I am calling is not a function. Why is not a function? Here we are extending sample.